here today, and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll see, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines, and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
And welcome to the Spiel with Juli and Angie. I still like to say it that way.
It's not. That's not the way it goes.
I know. It's Angie and Juli. It
It
does flow better that way.
It's just the Spiel. At this point, we've got so many people that make it up anymore. We just say the Spiel. We've dropped Angie. We've dropped. Well, we haven't been dropped, thank goodness. But we've got, you know, Matt. We've got with Jason, with Rob, with Stacy, with Mama Saurus. With,
That's true.
With whomever wants to come in and be part of what we do.
That's true. Even how about the Jasons and the Michael Myers?
No.
And
that's where
stuff
we
like
draw
that.
the line. You know, I know recently you got an experience that I didn't get to participate.
And you know what? I'd have been so upset if I couldn't have done that interview.
You planned that
I
like
love
months
that.
in advance. What? Okay, I don't know. Number one, why people pay to be afraid. If you go to the theater and you watch these movies, and then you're for months, you know, sometimes up to years, you're walking around, you're like, who's following me? And you run to the door, and you know you have to have all the lights on in the house.
Yes.
And my son, who I think he likes to go to the scary movies and be scared and such. Mom, can you come upstairs with me for just a little bit? I know what you're doing. You're asking me to come up, essentially look around, make sure that, you know, Jason's not in your closet.
Sure.
And
it's possible.
It is possible, because Jason is real.
You know another
You met
reason?
him. Yeah.
He is.
He's real.
You know another reason I like to go to the movies? So
What?
I'm the one holding the popcorn
Yeah.
and the soda,
Yeah.
and I'm going, don't look behind the door. Get up. Oh my God, she fell
Why
again.
are you going
Get up.
in the barn
Don't
with the
go.
chainsaws?
Yeah.
Why? That's not the best place
Don't
to
look
go.
in there. I'm the one that's screaming at the screen.
You do?
If I'm not doing this.
Yeah. This is how
Because-
you watch scary movies, right here. Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen when there's always foreshadowing.
Yeah, that music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to get you maybe. So you hold it like this,
Yeah.
and then when the happy music comes on, you do this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You know, I
Yeah.
know, and I told you this before. I said, you know, the whole haunted house thing, I don't go because...
Did you have a bad experience?
I've had a bad experience in my hometown years ago. You know, first of all, I'm that one that I don't care who's in front of me. It could be, you know, someone's dad, mom, a small
Husband.
child, a husband. I'm glued to you, number one. I'll apologize after it's over. You know, I mean, I'm on you. I'm riding your back, okay? My head's buried. I can hear stuff, but I have no desire to look up.
You never look up.
Never look up.
You go through like
I mean,
why did you go through?
I'm already here, you know. Well, because people say the same thing. Oh, you can go, you can look, you won't be scared, they won't touch you.
They touch you.
They touch you. They touch you. So anyway, I'm nearing the end. I'm finishing. You know, I'm turning the loop there, and I feel good. I think we had to get down and crawl at one point. We had to slide. Oh yeah, those kind. Yeah. The guy in front of me was really mad at this point. I mean, he's holding me. You know, I'm like
He's
in
telling
his
wife,
I
honey,
promise I don't know
who
her.
she is,
I don't
but
know her.
we'll talk when we get done.
Yes. So anyway, you're coming around the corner, and I hear it. It's like, wow. You know, they start that chainsaw that's really loud.
Always at the end.
Oh yeah. And they took the blade. Apparently, this person took the blade off. Guess what? Comes right down my arm, burns it, leaves a mark. That's it.
What did you do?
Last time I went to a haunted house.
I'm surprised you still get your hair done because they burn your head every time.
Every time I do it. Every time.
But anyway.
Yeah.
No more?
No more.
Wow.
But
I love them.
you like to go. You've met the characters. You got a big story to tell.
Yes.
I mean, think of this. We were young when Jason was in theaters. He's made like 750 movies, I guess.
But that's
Friday the
cooler
13th.
because I was scared back then, and I followed every single one.
yeah.
No matter how old you get, you keep following.
No.
Like Michael Myers. I've seen them all 100
No,
times.
I think
I
I-
want a new one, Jamie Lee Curtis. I want a new one.
You did? Okay, what was that one? What's the name of that one? Is it Michael Myers?
Halloween.
Halloween.
It's the Halloween
movie series.
Where they're just going along, everybody's
Yeah, yeah.
trick-or-treating. Then over here,
No.
a light shines,
No.
and it's his
No.
face.
Stop.
Ooh.
Or no face. You know. No.
I love it.
No. You know, I think it was Jason. He went with you to that shoot. Our Jason.
Our
not
Jason.
not the Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees. Was that his name? The kid
Yes,
at the
yes.
Friday the 13th. Okay, Friday the 13th. But Matt, he had a run-in, and
It was sad.
It's very sad.
I liked Matt.
Matt was a good guy. He was a good videographer, and yeah, it just didn't.
He left 2 young daughters.
It didn't play out
It
well.
was so sad.
It was not a good look. And I told him. I mean, I should have warned him. That's why we don't go into haunted forests, or we don't go into the movie theaters.
I know. Well, see, I know to stay back. Matt didn't heed my warning.
He didn't.
I was like, Matt.
He thought he could take
Michael Myers is behind
right,
you.
and he didn't believe you.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. All right. Well, that's what we need to do. We need to get to break because we have a big show. Stay right there.
Coming up on the Spiel.
When we first started, we determined everything was going to be cooked fresh.
Okay.
If there's any ribs from Friday night, we do not reheat. At
Nice.
$20 a slab, we want our food fresh.
They thought the nightmare was dead.
I am so excited about this interview from Jason, Part 6, Jason Lives. It is C.J. Graham who plays Jason.
It doesn't have to cost a thing to do a random act of kindness.
These are for you, Mama.
So divided in this country right now, and it needs to stop. This eye for an eye leaves everyone blind. Love one another and let that define us as a nation. Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
I need to find a doctor fast.
Why don't you go to Christopher Rural Health? They have 11 clinics.
What do they do?
They took my state insurance and I wasn't put on a long waiting list.
We didn't have insurance and they saw my kids and me. Now we're all covered.
They hooked me up close to home and got me a ride too.
Even if you can't pay, they don't turn you away.
Do you have their number?
Sure. 1-800-408-7351. Visit us at crhpc.org.
You'll know you're in Shawnee Forest Country when the hills rise up to meet you. When the fruit of the land seems to be waiting for you to pick it. Where at the end of every path, you'll find another reason to raise a toast. The Shawnee National Forest is home to miles of unbelievable natural wonders, adventure, wineries, and unique places to stay. That's how you'll know you're in Shawnee Forest Country. Plan your getaway at southernmostillinois.com.
Prairie Farms presents Did You Know with Chef Rob.
Love pistachios? What better way than to eat them in an ice cream bar? Look for North Star pistachio ice cream bars with no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, and no high fructose corn syrup. These are good. Check out our website at prairiefarms.com.
You're watching The Spiel.
And we're spieling it in our Southside Lumber Kitchen, brought to you by Prairie Farms. And I tell you what, folks take their barbecue pretty seriously.
Oh, they do, especially around this area because we're so close to Memphis.
Correct.
And, you know, that's the barbecue capital of the world. But I think the barbecue capital of the world is in Creel Springs with Big Blues Que. We have Sam and Gail here today.
Welcome.
And yeah, they're going to show us what they've cooked. And I've never seen a tater that big, Gail.
It is a big baked potato. We want you to go away full.
And you know what Sam said? Tell us how you cook that again. That's awesome.
We put the baked potatoes under the ribs, so they're cooking with the ribs through the whole cook cycle.
Oh, that's, you know what, you might have just given away a secret though. I mean, you need to like seriously market that, copyright, patent, all that
Never
good
heard
stuff.
of that. That's
But you know,
amazing.
you guys, you know, you're working hard. You've got some famous beans and such that people come in search of, and you've got you're going to do business out of a big red barn, or what's that story?
We have it's Big Blues Que,
Okay.
and we built a building. We'll be open 3 years in February.
Built it ourselves.
Nice.
A little help
Yes.
from our son
Family
and
Yes.
neighbor.
Okay.
We
And
got-
right now, when they pull up to the Big Red Barn, which is across from their home,
Yes.
there's 10,000 cars waiting for them to open the door.
10,000 every day.
Every
Creel
day
Springs.
in Creel Springs.
That is a
every day.
lucrative business right there. I mean, I knew
right.
barbecue was good, but that's something else.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about, first of all, the keys to your success, you know, what you feel like you're doing and doing better than other people, and then we'll get into some of the offerings here.
Well, when we first started, we determined everything was going to be cooked fresh.
Okay.
If there's any ribs from Friday night, we do not reheat. At 20 bucks a slab, we want our food fresh.
Good.
I don't want to go eat somewhere and it not be fresh. And we all work hard for our money. So that's just what we've determined. It's going to be fresh. Saturday, he pulls 2 loads off. All of our regular customers realize
What's
that.
2 loads? How much is that?
Okay, now for us, like we do our pork butts the night before. So we'll cook the pork butts on Thursday night for Friday.
How many pounds?
And we generally do 14 to 16 butts on Friday. So that gives you 65, 70 pounds for Friday. We do 20 to
Sometimes
30
more.
on for Saturday.
Oh, that's
20 to 30 butts for Saturday. So
that's a lot of barbecue.
yeah, for the gathering, it's a huge difference.
But then again, I want to say something. Have you ever had one of their barbecues?
I'm about to. I'm
Not
about to
even-
load up.
Not even you can get your mouth around it.
What are you suggesting?
Guys, they hear them laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
They
just
know.
huge. I
They
can't
know.
do it. I don't even think you could.
Yeah. Well,
But it's the biggest, fattest, meatest barbecue you ever had.
that's awesome. That's good. It looks like does it take a lot to fill you up usually?
does.
It does?
Well, look
Okay.
here. Big Blue. Get it? Big Blue.
I got it. All right. I bet you come in and you got that smell on your clothes, but that's what everybody's after, that smoke and that, I mean, you want it to be good.
Yeah, our perfume and cologne are campfire.
Yeah, there you
Do you have dogs which you drive nuts?
No, we have a little one, but through town, the dogs will come up, the cats come up, in all hours.
That's the 10,000 people.
Exactly, that's right.
All right, so what are we going to prepare today?
We are going to do a loaded nacho, which when Sam first came up with this idea at one of our junk gatherings, I said, you're crazy. That and the loaded potatoes are 2 top sellers.
That's my favorite.
Let's talk about the junk gathering real quick. It's twice a year, right there where they are.
Okay.
And it's just it's like the Nashville, Tennessee flea market brought to Creel Springs.
And it started,
huge.
our Big Blues Que started from the gathering. We had a table out front. Our little granddaughter at the time was 4. She'd hand a silver one or a red one and hand them their soda. Crock pots won't hold it now.
Wow.
That's how it all started.
That's That's a good story though. That's how you like to hear businesses starting from the ground up
Little at a
and just
time.
growing that little bit at a time. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
All right, nachos.
You ready to eat?
The
This is our nachos.
You smoke a lot of meat, a lot of different kinds, because you've got to be able to offer that variance of, you do the pork, the beef, the chicken, you do all that. Okay.
Yeah, chicken breast, chicken wings.
Now, are these the coveted famous beans?
That's
What's
the beans.
the story?
Well,
Is it a
I've been
secret?
going-
It
I
is.
got to
It
keep a
is a
little bit of
secret.
a secret.
Look at her. She chimed in. She goes, "Oh yeah, it's a secret. It's a secret."
He's
That
told
is
his
awesome.
secret
Yeah,
before.
those beans are almost a dessert. I'll just say that. They're almost a
Oh, look at that.
dessert.
Set it
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, let's sit this right out front here. We're going to be snacking on it as we're building that potato too. That looks amazing. Oh, nice.
All right, Sam, it's you and I with the tater.
All right, we're going to do about the same thing with this potato now. We're going to go down through there and
Look at that potato.
You know, I love how you do it. I mean, you're not worried about it running over the sides
No,
and all
no,
on
no,
top.
no.
And, man, I love that.
Oh,
You know
it's got to
what?
be.
She's usually on to him. Hey, you're putting too much. And he just keeps putting more.
Now come back
Piles
and
it in.
Look at this. This is what you get.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And we shoot a little bit of miles.
You know, would you guys agree that part of the reason you do this is you just want to make people happy, see smiles on the face, their bellies are full?
You know, it is.
We love it.
That's the biggest part about this is that people, you know, the things they say about the food, they go away full, they come back, they tell their friends.
That's right.
Our best advertisement is word of mouth. People
That's
say,
right.
"I've been hearing about this place and I had to come try it out," and that makes your day. You know,
it does.
you know,
Yeah, it really
It makes your
does.
day. It makes
Well,
But
you
take
guys-
a bite of this real
is-
quick.
Well, we should.
Oh,
shouldn't we?
there's a fork right over there.
Oh, we got one?
Yep.
Okay, now we've got to bring out the big gun too.
Oh, what else we got? Oh, we got something else, they say.
Oh, I know what it is.
You do?
When you live close, you know what it is. Get some tater in there.
I'm trying. I'm going in. Watch this. Put in a little bit of this.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Whoop.
Good, isn't it?
It's a meal.
I'm gonna tell my friend about it. One friend. I'm gonna tell her.
You need to get on down there and check it out. All right,
What do we have here?
He brought a slab of those ribs.
Oh, baby back. Is it baby?
It's baby back.
Baby back.
We don't do spares. We do
Baby
baby back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at Martin.
yeah, baby
I'm
back.
glad I came up with that.
Yes.
You know what I'm going to say about that potato and the way that
look
you...
at that.
Oh my gosh, just fun. We got to
You gotta have this.
There you go.
I was trying to say I don't have a
Look
plate.
at that.
Huh? You want to slap your mama?
And it
Guess
just
what?
falls apart.
I'm going to try to find you that world championship trophy because you deserve it. That's amazing. Really good.
I don't do anyone's ribs but ours. I've tried.
Yeah. Amazing.
It's so juicy.
Yeah, no, we season it. We use a dry rub. And
Is that your
that's Southern Pride.
Okay.
Southern Pride's dry rub, and that's a family. They've had that for nearly 40 years, or a little more than 40 years now. So that's pretty much perfected. It's a really good dry rub, and that's what we use on these. And it's a perfect touch to that rib. You really don't need any sauce or anything else.
You really you don't.
And
It's amazing.
You know, you get a good color from the seasoning, and from the smoke.
Yeah.
You know, we're cooking them till they're done. You know, we're using the juice from these ribs on those potatoes to kind of give that potato.
Well, I tell you, that's what I was going to say. Sometimes you want to come in with salt and pepper and all that stuff. You don't need it.
You don't need it.
It's seasoned. It's ready to go.
Yep.
Very good.
Thank you.
Well, it was a pleasure having you guys, and you know what? This is a big business. You deserve for folks to come out and try it. It's very good. I'll attest to that. And sometimes you can miss a little bit on barbecue. I think you guys have just it's right on. Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you guys.
And we'll be right back.
Coming up on the Spiel.
This took me over 3,200 hours.
Oh my.
I worked on it 12 to 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. It took me 9 months to get this done.
I challenge the audience to take a cardboard, put it on your face, cut out one eye. I want you to just have no peripheral vision. And then I want you to show anger, curiosity, force, and power without saying anything.
If you live in Southern Illinois, you drive around, you're probably going to go by one of our buildings or know somebody that has a building that we have put up. It's only limited by one's imagination. You can build pretty much anything with post-frame building. They're economical and sturdy. It's going to last a long time. We try to work hard, get the job done, buy efficiently to keep the cost as low as possible for our customer. We have a website, newcombconstruction.com. At the end of the day, I have to be satisfied with the work we do.
You'll know you're in Shawnee Forest Country when the hills rise up to meet you. The Shawnee National Forest is home to miles of unbelievable natural wonders. Plan your getaway at southernmostillinois.com.
We have the best selection in Southern Illinois, hands down. Great customer service, clean, well lit.
We encourage people to come in, shop the store, try different things, experience the tasting.
Our staff at all speakeasies are the most knowledgeable. You can call, you come in, there will be somebody to talk to you about what you're looking for.
We have a lot of products here. Whatever you need, we can get it taken care of, whether you come in the store or the drive-thru.
Like us on Facebook to keep up with tastings and weekly specials. Speakeasy Liquors.
The Berry, so IBS 62 Yamaha. I started out on alto and I fell in love with the way that it sounded, so I decided that once I got into college I would transfer over. I'm actually not a music major, but I play because it's a passion. To meet new people with the same interest as you is an experience that you can't get anywhere else. A band isn't just a band, it's like a family. Three Rivers is the smart choice to follow your passion.
We love making new friends. Visit us online at facebook.com/Spiel On.
You know, when you walk down the red carpet, many times they're interviewing, they're like, who are you wearing? Well, I'm happy to say I'm wearing an Allen stock. You know, right here, look at this. And he's over there going, But no, really, I mean,
32 carats of opal.
Just 32 carats. You know, a jeweler from Makanda. You're in Makanda. 182 carats.
Yeah,
Let's get it straight.
Massive.
He said, get it right.
Unbelievable.
And the stone, tell me how many stones and what is that?
I don't remember. I think there's 18 emeralds and a dozen little diamonds in there just for
I feel like something when I'm wearing it, I tell you
You
what.
look like something.
Well, thank you. You know, Jason Pinkston goes down and he visited you, and he said you look the exact same way. You never take this off. You're always working. You're always crafting, and you're always building something. But there's such original designs. What is it that sets you apart, Alan? What are you trying to do that maybe others are not?
It seems like I'm influenced by nature, by the organic, the way leaves fall from a tree. Sometimes I'll get an idea from the way the movement of the leaf is, or the way twigs entwine and move around. So much of my work is very organic like that.
You were having us hold up the stones and look through it, and you can see the porousness of the stones there. And you know, you were actually a pre-med zoology student, is that right?
Pre-med. I finished 3 years of pre-med, and then I took 1 more year of zoology. And my teacher in Chicago told me I should go to SIU if I wanted to take 1 more year of zoology. They have a good zoo department.
Okay.
So I did. I came down here, and I couldn't believe how incredible this area is. I never went back to Chicago.
And you stayed.
Yeah, that was 1960 I moved here.
So, you know, this day and age, the world is small. I mean, we're located here in Southern Illinois, and we hear that all of these big time stars in Hollywood are wearing your pieces. You've got Pink wearing something on Oprah, I think it was, and then Brad buying Angelina a piece. And when you learned of these stars, being a fan of your work, you weren't surprised, obviously, but were you surprised at how they obtained your jewelry, and there you see it on the big screen and television?
I was surprised how it affected me.
Okay.
How amazed I was. I'm still amazed that you're buying my pieces. You know, it's something that you struggle. Well, I'm still struggling.
Yeah.
As I started selling pieces to the actresses, then the price of gold went.
Sure.
But they've got it.
They've got it.
They've got the money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They've got it.
They don't buy everything that they wear.
That's true.
They borrow a lot of pieces at the gallery, but they're wearing my work, and I don't mind them wearing it.
Most recently, I think Miley Cyrus, and then you had Lindsay Lohan wore a piece, and I may be forgetting something. Jason Pinkston's wife, Mama Source, wearing a piece. I mean, everybody wearing the pieces. And you know, you said you even sent a couple of pieces out last year, a couple of years ago to was it the Oscars or one of the big awards show?
3 years ago, I sent. They asked me to send pieces that were Academy Award ready.
There you go.
Just ready to be worn. So I sent 3 pieces.
Was this one of them?
Yes, that was one of them.
Wonder who wore it.
Nobody wore it.
Nobody wore this one.
Now, every piece you do, you used to do a lot of rings years ago. Every piece you do is unique, right? Unique and one of a kind.
Yes.
That is awesome.
You won't ever make two of any one design.
With the rings, no. But you know, like some of these pendants, these are just simple kind of pendants, and they look good. And I do those because I have to make a living.
Beautiful.
This is the closest I'll ever get to a rattlesnake.
Oh, there you go.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just amazing. I mean, he doesn't believe in throwing anything away. He's going to use it, and he's going to turn it into something beautiful. So what is it for you exactly? Is it just the finished product? You want to see people wearing it. You're kind of tying in all of your likes and your interests, aren't you?
I am, and mostly I'm involved in what I'm doing, you know, and if people are interested in that same kind of thing, then I'm able to make a living doing what I do. Sure. But I don't try to do things that are in or fad kind of things, because I have a style and a direction that I'm going.
That's right.
And like when the eclipse happened, I couldn't get into doing eclipse stuff because I was just glad to do my stuff and put it out there in front of people from all over the world that were coming here to this area.
That makes sense.
So, but you know, I'd probably be able to make more money if I would do the things that
more trendy, right?
But that's not you. No, never has been.
It's really hard on me to do that.
Yeah.
I guess it's hard on everyone, but some people do that because it's okay for them to do.
Right. Well, people are obviously going to be interested. They're going to want to know more. They're going to want to have you design something. What's the best way to find you? Are you online, or do they need to come see you in McCanda, Illinois?
I'm in McCanda, and the only place they could see it now is in McCanda, or if they go to Hollywood.
And go to Hollywood. There you go.
Now, what shop or what boutique is it in?
It's in Rose Arc Gallery in
that's West Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
Okay.
It's right on the strip there, right a block away from the Academy Awards.
You know what? When we get on the Emmys, we win that Emmy.
Yeah.
We want to
We're
wear
wearing
Alan Stuck
Oh,
pieces.
yes. Well, you let me know when you're going to do it, and we'll get some nice pieces
Awesome.
that you can
That's
put
great.
together. Oh,
I mean, we could talk about this stuff
well,
all
I'm a
day.
sculptor. I'm not a jeweler. You can see.
You're a
like
sculptor.
my,
Yes. Yes.
My
Look at that.
focus is on dimensional.
beautiful.
This is turquoise from Cerrillos, New Mexico.
Wow.
And the back of the stone was as beautiful as the front. So instead of cutting the stone in half and
the whole stone.
setting this, I thought I might be able to set that so I could see the back as well as the front. But the front, and I had a time figuring out which was going to be the front because they both are interesting.
You did a great job.
And then he called me one day and said, Julie, would you model it?
Would you model it?
And
you
I
did.
said, sure.
That was so sweet
This
of
is
you
a
to do
couple of
that.
years ago.
That was great. That was so nice of you.
This took me over 3,200 hours.
Oh my.
I worked on it 12 to 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. It took me 9 months to get this done.
So there's no price tag you would put on this. This
Well,
is you. For
he
you.
said if David Allen Cole would get a hold of it.
He might say, okay.
Yeah, I just haven't put a price on it yet because I don't have a venue to sell it, and I
Sure.
didn't even think of that aspect of it
Yeah.
yet.
I just love how you've preserved it. And like you said, it was too beautiful to cover up on the back, and you've let that shine through too. So I think you're doing a great job of just preserving what's out there and what is historic and what is beautiful. So congratulations, job well done.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And we'll be right back.
Coming up on the Spiel.
Let's do one break where I'll sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill this hole within my chest.
I had some of my fans came to me a year ago and helped me assemble a complete wardrobe that is spot on right out of the film. When you see me and you're coming down the street, it looks as though you're coming down a street in the film and Jason is just waiting.
There's a lot that goes into building a new home from the ground up. From choosing the right floor plan to making sure you're using the highest quality materials, all while keeping your project within budget. It helps to know you can depend on a trusted supplier that carries more than just lumber. From wall studs to sheetrock, flooring to countertops, Southside Lumber has all the tools and materials you'll need delivered. Southside Lumber has been supplying materials for the whole house for the last 70 years, proving we're more than just lumber. Southside Lumber.
Three Rivers College is a smart choice for people wanting to better their lives.
Three Rivers is a smart choice to train for in-demand jobs with good salaries. They were able to work with me, and the one-on-one was really a necessity at the time, and it's almost like customized learning.
Three Rivers College is the smart choice for adult students who want to better their lives. I came to Three Rivers because it is really close to home.
The classes are small. That gives me more individual time with my instructors.
They're always there to help you when you need them to.
I would encourage all of you to pay it forward and let that random act of kindness define us as a nation.
My name is Jalad. I'm a dentist. We're here for the community to help them with their dental need and provide the dental care for the people who needs it the most, the people of this community. Some of our guests haven't had places to go to for a while because they go from one place to another. They appreciate what we do here, and we're very thankful that they give us the opportunity to do it. When they come over here, they know that you care for them. That is the most important thing we can do.
Visit us at crhpc.org.
You're watching The Spiel. The Spiel presents You're On, 100% original new music.
Hi, my name is Sarah Lannom, and this song is called Goodbye, Johnny.
And let's sit down by the river, let me tell you about love So goodbye, goodbye, Johnny. So goodbye, goodbye, Johnny. Ashamed to be down under, too bad nothing lasts forever. So let's drink wine, break bread, sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill this hole within my chest. Let's drink wine, break bread, I'll sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill this hole within my chest. Yes, many times, on more than once, he saved my life. It's too late to thank him, so I'll wipe these tears and let him go. Don't you mourn my love for me for words that I soon shall be, and when I'm there, I'll call her home. After me, you two shall go, so oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Goodbye, goodbye, Johnny. Ashamed to be down under, too bad nothing lasts forever. So let's drink wine, break bread, sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill this hole within my chest. Let's drink wine, break bread, I'll sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill this hole within my chest. Goodbye, goodbye, Johnny. So goodbye, goodbye, Johnny. Ashamed to be down under, too bad nothing lasts forever. So let's drink wine, break bread, I'll sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill this hole within my chest. Let's drink wine, break bread, I'll sing this song until I'm dead. I got $100 left to fill that empty space he left.
We do our purchasing, which gives us deeper discounts. So we have 5 acres full here, another 5 acres full across the street. Get online, check it out, tristaterv.com. We have our new RVs, pre-owned, clearance. It's so simple to go through. We have toy haulers, travel trailers, fifth wheels, trailers, and motorhome. Call us or go online, get a quote, trade in value, get financing, or just contact us. And we'll send you written information as well as a video. Get a hold of us and see what we do for you.
Tri-State RV.
I won't be beat.
At the Bank of Heron, we know that between family and work, it can be a challenge to find the time to take care of things like going to the bank. And really, what you need is a way to do your banking on the go. Well, we've got good news. With the Bank of Heron mobile banking app, you can manage debit cards, find bank locations, monitor account activity, even make a deposit. Just a few of the ways our mobile banking app can save you a trip to the bank. We'd love for you to come see us, but now you don't have to. The Bank of Heron. It's not just a bank, it's mobile banking.
The Shawnee National Forest is home to miles of unbelievable natural wonders. Plan your getaway at southernmostillinois.com.
Hi, Dr. Jones, John Shimkus. Hi, ladies. I'm John. Good to see you. He's the man. That's right.
What locations like this provide is really the doctor-patient relationship. Medical records, and the wholeness aspect. Healthcare is very complicated and complex. People in rural small-town America, they don't have the access that everyone should have, which is primary care. People know if I go there, I'll get seen. Using an emergency room for your healthcare needs, it's costly, it's inefficient, and then sometimes the gaps of care are lost because you're just dealing with the immediate healthcare event, not the wellness of the whole individual. And that's what clinics do, provide that needed opportunity for folks to have access to care and really build on that doctor-patient relationship and medical home. Folks can get access and advice and consultations with some of the best.
You're watching The Spiel.
Well, she is on again. Sarah Lannom, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. It's
I got a
pleasure.
question right off the bat.
What?
Who's Johnny and what did he do to you?
Uh-oh.
Is this a true story?
It is actually a true story, and I shouldn't share the secret of the song, but it's actually written about my car.
The car?
Yeah, Johnny was my first car, and I crashed him in an intersection of a major highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So goodbye, Johnny.
Goodbye, Johnny. But the song isn't actually about the car.
Yes.
But it was, the lyrics were influenced from it. The
Love
song
that.
has a totally different meaning, but it
So there's no human being Johnny?
No, but I wrote it so that it would be presented
You could
that
take
way.
it that way.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. You know, we've had you on. You were at the older studio. We've been around the Spiel. We've been here a long
Yes, we
time.
have.
I mean, we're a hit show. It just continues year after year. And you were in the old studio, and then you came over. You were one of our first guests here in the new studio, and we want to thank Terry Hammond for sending you again. She sends us some really
Great
good talent. Yeah, she really does. What is she? She has a
booking agency,
Yeah.
Top Talent Booking.
Top talent. That's what you are. You're a
Thank
top
you.
talent.
Thank you.
You know, we've listened to her many times, and I do feel like each time you come back, there's another level of confidence. There's like another skill. There's something. You're often refining your craft, aren't you?
Yes, I'm trying to. We climb the hills slowly, but
Okay.
So to date, Sarah, how many songs have you written?
I don't know.
That's
Because
good.
because
100?
I write them and I throw them away, or
A lot of them are in Johnny's in some pit somewhere, you know.
Smashed down.
Yeah.
Yep.
You like to do. You like to challenge this instrument. You're bending it. You're banging on it. You're doing certain things. You'll play softly. You'll play harder. I mean, you're very in tune with this guitar. This is your tool.
Yes, it is very much so my friend as well, but I try to play in a way to where it complements my voice. So my voice is really the main instrument, and this kind of comes up behind it and brings it up and down when it needs to come down.
Okay.
And those who haven't seen you before on our show, who influenced you?
Simon and Garfunkel is my favorite, for sure. I guess I have many influences.
How about a female?
A female.
Rob thought Alanis Morissette as soon as he heard you, but I explained to him you were around even before.
Yeah.
No, you were not.
A lot of people say that I sound like Nora Jones or Fiona Apple or Alanis Morissette or Juli, but I don't really listen to those females as
They
much.
should listen to you.
Yeah,
And
they
pick
really-
a few things
Oh,
up.
thank you.
It's really good. You know, your craft is there. You're on point. You said you're touring. You've been down in the southern states and in Florida and here in the Midwest, and you deserve to do well. You feel like you're where you need to be right now?
I mean, I'm happy.
Okay.
So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I mean, she could have said, "No, I'm really depressed. I'm not.
I haven't eaten
feel like
3 months."
Yeah, I feel like a complete failure." But if people want to follow you, which I'm sure they will after hearing you here today, what's the best way to track your progress, where you are, where you're going to be performing?
Well, I am on Facebook, and I have 2 pages, a personal and a band page. Most people just follow my personal page, which all my shows are posted on that as well. But I also have a website. It's myname.com.
It's not .biz, .org, .net,
No, just
.ninja, whatever. And she's like, just zip it.
Just get off.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
I'm a general dentist. I grew up in Peoria. To have so many clinics through the rural areas, it gives people access to not only medical care but dental care. To have the backup of another dentist to kind of confer with, to have even the medical staff to confer with. In this group environment is a tremendous benefit of Christopher and Cesar having the group practices like that in here.
Visit us at crhpc.org.
We want every customer to come in here and feel like they got great dining experience. We have a variety of cuts: sirloin, strip of ribeye, filet.
Numerous cuts that are farm to table.
Without the pianists, it wouldn't be the Hideout. They play that certain song and they create the flow of the restaurant. Got an award for our Wine Spectator. We pride ourselves in carrying over 500 selections of wine. It's a nice upper casual dining experience.
Product that tastes second to none.
We're open 7 days a week, whether it's with a family for a date, an anniversary. Come visit us here at the Hideout.
These days, video is everywhere. TVs, computers, even your phone. With so many ways to use video to reach your potential audience, it's become an important part of doing business. If you like the commercials you've seen during the Spiel, and if your business could benefit from a creative approach to telling your story, with attention-grabbing visuals and thoughtfully executed scripts, perhaps it's time you give Growing Media a call. We'd love to hear from you.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
In the store?
Clean up aisle 6.
Have you seen these bathroom displays?
At Southside Lumber, our professional design team can help you create the bathroom you've always wanted. Call or stop by and see for yourself.
This is my dream bathroom.
More than just lumber. Southside Lumber.
Three Rivers College is the smart choice for college transfer classes.
I'm saving by taking my freshman and sophomore classes here.
My credits will transfer into a bachelor's degree. I have absolutely no worries about things transferring, so I know this is a very credible school.
They want to help students succeed.
Three Rivers College is a smart choice for college transfer classes.
I'm saving money and all my classes here at Three Rivers will transfer. Three Rivers College is the smart choice.
They thought the nightmare was dead and buried. They were wrong.
I am so excited about this interview from Jason, Part 6, Jason Lives. It is CJ Graham who plays Jason.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm super. I'm so glad to meet you.
I'm excited to be here.
You know, I just want to say, you know, I read your bio a little bit about your audition kind of was at a nightclub, and I'm thinking as I watch the movies, how do you audition? I mean, put the hockey mask on and...
Yeah, my audition was at a nightclub, and it wasn't an audition, it was just that I had a hypnotist working for us, and he decided to put some camera to his action because he wanted to put a promotional tape together. The people that were doing the camera work said, let's use CJ and put a Jason character in it to scare the customers, so the subjects. It just happened they were the people that had shot Part 3. Real Effects was the name of the company. So they had the hockey mask and everything, so all I had to do was bore it, as you can see, and my spiel is that I'm big,
you know
6'3", 250, natural.
You were perfect for the spot.
And the rest is history, as they would say.
What year was that again that was filmed?
That was
that was
1986.
Okay.
It's a beautiful year. It was 30 years ago, 31 years ago, and it just happened that I happened to be right in the middle of the series. The series has now went on to shoot several more films since then, but I had the luxury of kind of a Batman utility belt,
yes,
which no other Jason had.
Mm-hmm.
I got the luxury of Alice Cooper to do the music for The Man Behind the Mask.
Yes.
The opening is kind of a James Bond scene with the slicing of the machete. And also come back to life like Frankenstein. So for those that recall the old 60 Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney days, Frankenstein comes back with the lightning bolt. same concept.
That's right.
So that's one of the reasons I don't talk, because I'm not really completely there, but I'm supernatural.
But how easy is that part? Was that the easiest part you've ever done? You had to learn no words. Just
Actually,
walk
you know,
slow.
and people say that, but you know, if you think about it, and I challenge the audience to take a cardboard, put it on your face, cut out one eye. I want you to just have no peripheral vision, and then I want you to show anger, curiosity, force, and power without saying anything, without using your muscles of your face, without raising your voice.
Then it's just your eye. You're
That's all it is, and it's all this.
This?
All body.
like that?
That's it.
Okay.
Like you're a Chippendale dancer.
I've never been one, but I could probably learn. But let's talk about your machete here. Is that the one you use in the movie?
No, they don't allow a lot of things to leave sets anymore. I still have an original hockey mask.
Do you?
Yes, I had some of my fans came to me a year ago and helped me assemble a complete wardrobe that is spot on right out of the film. When you see me and you're coming down the street, it looks as though you're coming down a street in the film and Jason is just waiting.
That is something else. It was always usually by ponds, wasn't it? Little lakes or something?
Yeah, and the thing about the lakes is, you know, we shot in right outside Covington, Georgia, with a stagnant lake. And of course, you know, a few water moccasins and leeches you have to watch out for. And we shot everything at night, so this is natural for me to get in the dark.
Wow. And this took you on to Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell, I played Hell Cop, and it's amazing because there's a small 5-second, 6-second part in there with Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
Go figure. Ben. Left him behind, buddy. But I did smack Ben Stiller. His mother and father were in it. Christy Swanson from Buffy and the Vampire. Chad Lowe, Rob Lowe's younger brother.
Right.
So there was quite an array of people in that film. It never made a national distribution because the company did a bankruptcy once it was canned. So it sat there until about 3 years ago. United Artists, MGM, put it out on Blu-ray.
That is awesome. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
Pleasure.
We'll be right back.
This is a program that the bank has launched, and we are extremely proud of the Teen Debit Card program. We're excited about it because you guys get a chance to become independent in financing. You have to be 16 years of age. You have to have a parent or guardian on the checking account with you. Then the debit card's going to come, but it's going to be in your name. So right off the bat, it's yours.
It's convenient, it's very easy to use. I feel the debit card is more secure than just carrying around $20.
It's not just a bank, it's a relationship.
Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
I'm 10 minutes late, so 10 minutes late.
Well, okay then. You don't want to change that, or?
No, because I won't have to get up the extra couple minutes.
Would you rather save all the starving children in the world or have your own personal lightsaber?
Oh, that's deep. You know, I would, that's huge because it's different applications. I mean, if I had a lightsaber, of course, you know, we can reverse engineer it, change the world with that type of technology. Me feeding starving children, that's for a day. I would take the lightsaber.
Stop.
I would take the lightsaber. I would take the lightsaber.
So awesome.
I would take the lightsaber. It's for a day, you know.
Okay.
I can change the world with this lightsaber. I'd be rich for it too.
Would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper or use hot sauce as eye drops?
Sandpaper is toilet paper, I guess. I could not use hot sauce as eye drops.
Would you rather eat a bowl of vomit or lick a hobo's feet?
Lick a hobo's feet.
Really? Are you sure?
I don't want to eat a bowl of vomit.
Go all the way up and
It would be over quicker though. Three Rivers College is the smart choice.
You're watching The Spiel.
So, are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still rolling.
How about that spiel?
You're not
Okay.
supposed to laugh when you say the Spiel show. That's not even the name of our show. It's
You know
just the Spiel.
Have you ever heard someone call it
Spiel?
Oh, are you on the spill?
The Spiel? What is that?
What is the
No.
spill?
I've also heard the Spiel morning show.
Yeah, well,
I
we're
love
called
that.
we're called a lot of
Morning
things.
show.
We're called a lot of
I
things.
think it should be
Just tack
an
on.
everyday morning show.
Just tack on whatever ending you want it to be.
I'm
It's a
just
morning show.
I'm just sad that you know, our jewelry designer couldn't provide Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Pinks, you know, all their numbers. I mean, Lindsay Lohan. I think there's something we could have like reached out and maybe, you know.
No, he's got them.
He's got the numbers. He just won't share.
Well, we're going to figure out a way to make him share.
Yeah, right.
Wonder if he likes barbecue nachos.
We happen to know somebody, don't we? That's good. Excellent.
And
yes.
Great food. Great food.
Yes. You know, we've been bringing up people from YouTube we like. We follow people. You know, we had Southern Mama. You had your gal that she's the one that does the Snapchat and her big old lips and her teeth and stuff. But this girl, let me tell you what.
I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it. That girl. So this girl right here.
And you say she's 2?
Oh, goodness. I think she's like 2 years old. And here's what I'm questioning. But every video that I'm watching, no one's feeding her lines. I had to wonder if Mom didn't like have a script. And
no, she's going too fast. You know what I mean?
I want us to take a look. Her name is Katie Stauffer, and you know she's the little girl. She knows it all. She knows everything. You know and her facial expressions. Let's look at it.
My mom was like, "Hey Mia, do you hit the gym?" I was like, "Whose gym? What do you have to do too?" What are these people doing? People running and not getting anywhere. You know what yoga is? It's honey's in your face. Yuck! Everybody is so sweaty. The teacher says it's spiritual. I think I can smell the spiritual. People everywhere betting on themselves. I thought you can't get better than this. Then it's too light. I can bench 200. Whatever. I can sit on the bench longer than that.
Don't you wonder that though, if they're on the sidelines going, no, deliver it this way?
No.
Or
Well, you wonder, but when you watch her, like you said,
you know,
no, she's not, because she would be going like this or trying to look
what
at
do
Mom.
I say?
No, she was just rolling with it.
And then the look, I mean, that's precious.
Can you imagine life with her? Must be a hoot.
It is a hoot, yeah, and so smart. But you know what's funny? Kids repeat what they hear from Mom and Dad say. So you know, Mom.
Well, that's why that's edited.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, okay, what are we responsible for doing? Like a word of the week?
Word of the week, but since Matt is no longer with us.
Matt's no longer with us. Who's going to give us our word?
You know, I sure miss him.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm back from the dead.
He's back.
Hey,
I'm so glad.
and you have a word.
And
I was so worried about you.
You were worried.
You know, it was a scary thing.
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Scary guy.
We leave no man behind.
I
If you would have left the forest without him, it would have been you would have been in trouble.
You know what? I was heading out. I saw Michael and he already getting ready to slash your throat. Yep. How about that, little boys?
Good thing you negotiated otherwise. All right, here's our word.
Euphony.
Euphony. You funny. You funny.
You funny.
You funny. Oh, here that. Listen, it's not your turn right now. Hush. You talk a lot. That little girl is precious. I love her.
Okay.
Euphony. Okay, so we got euphony.
Euphony.
Yeah.
3.
And it's a noun, and it's pleasing or sweet sounds, especially the acoustic effect produced by words so formed or combined as to please the ear.
Oh.
Can you just say something? Just say something nice, like a euphony.
Your hair looks beautiful.
Oh.
Why do I have
is
to
that a
whisper?
euphony? It has to be pleasant. I mean, we're pretty loud and shrieky, and I don't know.
No, that's not a noun.
That's not a euphony? Well, I don't really. I mean, we don't go that far into the word. We just give them something to use, and if they want to use it and get it right in a sentence or.
Go ahead and give me what you think it is.
He awakened on a warm morning to the euphony of birdsong outside the window.
Oh, I didn't have euphony in my sentence.
No, you didn't. But you were. It was a euphony. You were as you whispered into my ear. Are you whispered in a euphony, or what did you do?
Do you whisper euphonies?
Do you love how you look out for guidance and there's none there? It's like you heard crickets.
There's none there.
Crickets.
But they look at each other.
They're like,
but not us.
Do they want us to speak, or I don't know? Okay, so euphony. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Euphony.
Euphony.
You funny. We'll see you next week.
Please take my hand and close your eyes and go to sleep. And don't you worry about a thing, 'cause I'll be here when you awake. Go You have golden eyes, one or rather blend, but when I see you with her instead of me, they'll turn a jelly shade of green. And my mind could say 1,000 words, but my heart screams, God, I need you more than her. And I need you more than her. Please, oh please stay with me and tell me that you'll never ever leave.